January 14th, 2010.
And when we start talking about that night, it gets really tough.
At USI, that's a day they'll never forget.
I was a little bit numb, it's kind of surreal. You just don't know. I just felt like it didn't happen.
The night Jeron Lewis collapsed on the court.
I looked down there and the officials motioned me down to come down, and the rest of that is history.
And later died.
It was really emotional, as you can tell now. It's an emotional time.
There wasn't a whole lot you could really say. We had to sit in the locker room as Coach Watson called his family to let them know.
It's been a decade, but the details are still crisp.
Monday, we started practice, and all I remember at that practice was how hard it was to get the practice started and how hard it was to literally jog across the half line to start the practice.
We had to play Indianapolis, and after the game, we had to drive to Fort Wayne to his funeral. So we were playing a game. I remember it was a close game, and Coach Gant came with a big steal late in the game that sealed the win, and I just remember after that game, everybody crying.
That's where we all felt comfortable on the court, and we tried to make that our sanctuary. Try to make it a place where we can let all the other stuff outside kind of get away from it. And that's one thing we all had in common. We all wanted to play, we all wanted to win, and we just wanted to finish that season out for Jeron.
And so are the memories.
What do you think as far as your dancing skills? You think you're a good dancer?
The ones that make you laugh.
See, every time you say something, it makes you laugh or smile, and that's kind of what you remember.
You always knew he had your back, but you always had to have your guard up because he would call me he called me stone face because I kind of walk around with a serious face a lot of time, and sometimes I'd be having a bad day. I'd walk into the locker room as soon as I'd have my scowl on. What's up, stone face? And then you can't help but break a smile there.
I put on some khaki slacks and a red polo. And so as I was coming back through the gym, they were shooting free throws. Jeron was on the far end of the court and goes, "Dang, R-Dub, you going to go deliver some pieces for Papa John?" And our player just rolled.
So we hear they call you the Batman. Can you give us a little where they got that nickname?
And the stories of Jeron's big heart.
We were having lunch with some kids, and we're all sitting there having lunch. It's time to go. We're all in the lunchroom. We leave, and it's like, wait a second, where's Jeron? And we go back into the building, and he's in a classroom with a bunch of first graders reading him a story. And he just kind of had a heart for kids and a heart for his people.
Kentucky Wesleyan, the night of the incident, we're down 7 at halftime. Tyrone Bradshaw was really struggling, and we needed him. Very athletic, great player, and Tyrone was very frustrated. And as we were talking to him at halftime, I looked at Tyrone and said, "Hey, settle down. We're going to be fine. You're going to get some steals. You're going to play really good defense. It's all going to start coming your way." And I was going too long. And as I was talking to Tyrone, I noticed Jeron had his right hand, and he had big hands, on Tyrone's left leg, as if to say, "Man, I got your back." And he always had our back.
Those memories will remain because even now, 10 years later, Jeron's spirit,
every time you hear Jeron, the person that you're talking to, if they knew him, they're going to smile.
Lives on with the Eagles.
We do a Jeron Lewis chart, and in our old locker room, we had his locker, and he had all the memorability of him. We had his pictures, we had the net, we had different things from him. And every time we bring a recruit around, we'll talk about him. He's in our offices. He's over in the UC, and he's got his own cubby. So he's always here.
He changed my understanding of what I'm here for, my purpose. We have a phrase, it's bigger than basketball. He made us realize, and unfortunately through this incident, that, man, life is fragile. And at any given moment, this can all go away.
In Evansville, Jessica Wimsatt.
He was like our guardian angel. And I think he was that way in every place he went.
Eyewitness News.